What kind of inheritance are you going to leave behind for your family or even for your friends and your neighbors for that matter? Good morning. This is Pastor Ernie Lewis of the Blue Point Church in Sisney, Illinois, with your thoughts for Friday. I was reading a blessing that Paul gave to the Ephesian elders over in Acts chapter 20 as he was leaving them for the last time. I believe we should speak this same blessing over those that we love. In Acts 20 and verse 32, Paul says, "So now, brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and give you an inheritance among all those who are sanctified." You know, it is wonderful to receive a commendation of some sort. Maybe something from our peers. Maybe we were employee of the month, or you receive some sort of community award. It's good whenever we can receive a commendation, maybe for a job, or a young person gets a commendation for a scholarship. But Paul says to these elders from the church at Ephesus, where he had labored for several years, he says, "Brethren, I commend you to God and to the word of his grace. Since I can no longer serve among you, I leave you in good hands because I'm leaving you in God's keeping. I know his word of grace will keep you and will carry you through." He even reminds them that this word of grace will build them up. I really think that we all need to be growing in the Christian life. We all need to be strengthened to be able to fight off Satan and strengthened to be able to labor in the Lord's vineyard, to labor effectively serving him. So like an exercise enthusiast, we need to be pumped up or built up, but not physically. We're talking about spiritually here. And Paul said, "I know that when I commend you to the Lord and his word of grace, they will build you up." Then he promises in this commendation to his brethren that God will give them an inheritance. Now, we are not talking about a bank account here. We're not talking about certificates of deposit or some sort of annuity that a person will spin through very quickly. I realize there are many in this world who are expecting a great inheritance. But the inheritance from the Lord is greater than all we could imagine. It is a forever inheritance. The Bible says it is reserved in heaven for you. I love that picture. For Paul says this inheritance is promised among all those who are sanctified. So let's first of all make sure that our children and our grandchildren, for that matter, all of our loved ones, are sanctified. They are set apart from this world. They are set apart for God's service. They have been given to him and totally live their lives for him. Then we know we can offer this blessing to commend them to the Lord and his grace, realizing God is going to give them an inheritance that is out of this world.